Zambia elections 2026. All right, guys. From what I've heard, rumor has it that we are expecting results around 22 hours local time. That's in Zambia. This is Invest with Dennis channel. Anyone that's in watching us right now, one person that's watching us right now, we just started streaming. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a second person as well. We are just doing a quick coverage of the elections. The website that I have right now is not my own website. It's just something that it's a website that I was given by a friend just to show us the results as they are coming in. These are still the early stages. This is by no means the final results. As you can see, I'll be refreshing this page as soon as we get more and more results just to see how this whole situation is unfolding. But at the end of the day, we are still one family. We Zambians are still one family. And let's be patient and let's wait and see how the results will unfold. Whatever part of the world you are, whether you're in Zambia or whatever your affiliation, remember, you're a Zambian first before any political affiliation. And we just pray for peace across the nation. Democracy is also about spreading peace. Yes, that is the most important thing. I am in the West Coast right now. It's still early morning, just before noon in the diaspora. So I'm looking at this closely, anxious, but the most important, we want a nation of peace. And this website is just a recount. I don't know how accurate this is, but there is still a long, long way to go before we actually find out the results of the whole thing. You might take a couple of days. Let's just be honest. Oh, we have 5 people right now watching this live. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate the democratic process. And thanks for the like. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But most importantly, let's pray for peace, whatever part of the world you are, whether you're in Zambia right now or you're in the diaspora like myself. The most important thing is peace and tranquility as Zambians. We work as a nation together. We come together. We love on each other. We might have different political ideologies, you know, but at the end of the day, it's all about Zambia. And I'm here to support the whole nation as a whole, just as a spectator, as a Zambian. My hat has got no political affiliation. It's just a hat. My hat does not have any political affiliation. Just bear with me. So you gotta have some humor, guys. That's what democracy is all about. Yes. But we are still patiently waiting for the three people that are watching us right now. Hopefully, you can hear us loud and clear. I'll be refreshing this page just to see if we get any more votes or any more information that will come up. I know some results have been announced in terms of MPs and all that stuff, like parliamentary results. Some of them have been announced, like one, Makitu considered defeat. That's one of the bigger ones that I saw, and that was very gracious of him. And that's what politics are all about. And I believe Irish is also leading in Southern Province, so I think the results have been announced as well. There's also the race for mayor in Lusaka. I think that one was announced. The race for mayor in Quito, that was announced, guys. I'm not on the ground, so pardon with me, but those are some of the results that I've definitely seen on social media. Yes. Like I said, my hat has got no political affiliation. Kasotefe, it's just a hat. I just like rocking on hats. Yeah, and I hope each and every one of you guys, wherever you guys are, you're staying safe. Whether if you're in Zambia, whether you're at home or ka pub, mlenu wako kamo ka 1 2 1 2 na ngumuleo cha kwa kanama. Remember, keep your country safe. That's the most important thing. And your neighbor is not your enemy. Your neighbor is your family member. Your neighbor is your friend. Just bear in mind with that. I know politics can be very contentious. I know politics can be very complicated, and politics bring up a lot of emotions. But most importantly is politics. Politics is a chance for you to make an impact by choosing your future leaders. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'm back, family. For the one person that's with us right now, that we're live, we appreciate you. And hopefully you're safe wherever you are and wherever you're watching this. This is Invest with Dennis channel. And please feel free to check out my channel. Right now, we're focused on the elections, but it's a channel where we talk about investments, stock market analysis, global of every part of the world, and how geopolitics affect businesses around the world, more specific the stock market. You can also find us on Instagram, and you can also find us on TikTok, guys. Please feel free to reach out, send a message if you want to chat, and especially if you're in Zambia, if there are any investments or any land that you know of, anything legit that you want people in the diaspora to know, whether you're a businessman, please, you can send me a message on TikTok or Instagram. Yeah, Invest with Dennis and Dennis Mazzala. Dennis Mazzala on Facebook. I am reporting live from the diaspora, to be specific. I live in the west coast of the United States, but I'm Zambian at heart, and hence the reason why I decided to do this live. And as the results start coming in, hopefully they said 22 hours, we'll get some very good results of where things stand, because as a nation, the faster we get this and we move forward, the better. I'll be refreshing this page just to see if anything new, if there'll be any new updates right now. Okay, so these numbers are still early, guys. These are early numbers, so I'm sure these numbers are subject to change. And one more time, whoever's watching right now, please feel free to like and support the channel. That's how we keep this moving. Please feel free to like and feel free to subscribe as well. We have some really, really good content if you want to learn more about financials and investments and all that good stuff. Invest with Dennis. This is a channel that we have, and we do market analysis, and we talk about a lot of big companies affecting the stock market here in the United States. I know this is all about elections right now, but it's also an opportunity because elections do affect markets. So, and I'm curious how this little soccer stock exchange will perform on Monday when we have more clarity about the elections that are going on right now. So, yes, sit back, let's see. Feel free to drop some information in the comment section as well if any new news comes out that's affecting our elections in our beloved country, Zambia. And as always, a shout out to anyone that's watching right now. I have two people watching right now on the live. I'm fairly new to this YouTube thing, but a shout out to all you guys that are watching right now. Shout out to everybody. And I know in Zambia it's like what 20:41 p.m. and people are anxiously waiting to get more and more results. In the meantime, let us stay cautious, let us stay optimistic. And for all the candidates that took part in the elections, we appreciate you guys, both parties. We appreciate you because you're exercising your civic duty as a person to vote and take part in elections. And we appreciate you for that. Shout out to anyone in the chat right now. Shout out to anyone on the stream right now. We have two people. A shout out to all you guys. Okay, I'm looking at my socials right now just to see if there's any new information that's trending. All right, I'm checking on Inkani right now. It says an hour ago that police have not picked up NR PUP presidential candidate Brian Nundubila. Police spokesman Godfrey Chilavi. Yeah, so it's saying that the opposition president has not been picked up according to what information on Inkani. So guys, bear with me. I don't know how true or viable this information is, but they said he's not being picked up. We'll see how this progresses going forward if new developments do arise. I'm just checking on my socials right now. Okay, what else is new? Okay, how many elections? Okay, pretty much. You know, pretty much it's the same information. Okay, anything new? And I heard that there's a report of disturbances going on across the nation in certain parts because people are they're very, very anxious. But I just tell everyone, like I've mentioned, please keep it peaceful. Keep it peaceful. Destroying property is not the way. Remember, that is your country. You protect your country. You try to keep your country clean. You try to keep your country safe. Breaking of property is not a solution. And then Connie 3 hours ago just said, guys, I believe these results are still early. I'm refreshing this page. I don't know how accurate these results would be, but probably by in the next 1 hour or so, we'll be getting more and more results of to give us a clear indication of what's really going on. And if anyone in there in the chat, all three people that are in the chat right now, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. I know there are other bigger platforms out there, but yet here with us, and that's much appreciated. And please share, like, if you're enjoying my commentary so far. I'm not a politician now. I'll be the first to admit that, but I'm a Zambian who loves politics in the sense of because politics do shape the nation. Yes, so that I believe that's very important, and hence the reason why I'm streaming right now. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, I'm just checking on my socials right now. Let's see. Okay, this is 8 hours ago. Okay, same news. Okay, 4 hours ago, there was commotion erupted at Lusaka's Central Business District, forcing traders to close shops. No, that is not the news we're trying to hear. It's not. Please, let's keep things peaceful right now. Remember, this is our nation. Let's keep it peaceful right now. I'll be right back. Sure you guys noticed the change of hats. It shows you just how tight probably this election is. I mean, right now, it could go either way. I mean, from what people are saying, but certain people say, oh, this team won. Certain people said that team won. But to be honest with you, we will not know until later on. It will give us a level of clarity. But either way, regardless of who wins, we know it's our mother nation, Zambia, and we have to support that decision that the country has made, and we have to support whoever will be our next leaders. This is not an easy task to do because it's the future of the nation. But either way, bear with me. We have to support our leaders and pray for our leaders, most importantly. Thank you so much, everyone, for the 4 people that are right now viewing this stream. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. And this is an Invest with Dennis channel right here on YouTube. Please feel free to look at my videos where we talk about financial literacy in the stock market. And for everyone, guys, I am a learner as well. I'm an accountant by profession, don't get me wrong, but I'm always learning. So the thing about my channel is we always just try to give people information for them to make their decisions, whether we do market analysis and all that and geopolitics, but mainly we talk about investments. and I'll be making more and more videos about investments in Zambia and how people in the diaspora or how even Zambians can invest in the US and vice versa. We're through mainly instruments like crypto or the stock market, but with especially crypto is the easier route to invest in the US economy as a person who's in Zambia. But right now we have 6 people in the chat. We appreciate you guys. I'm sure wherever you're at, be patient, be safe, just be in one location until these results start coming up. You don't want to find yourself in a position where people are loitering, people are looting, and then you just happen to be an innocent bystander. And remember, we are all on one team, regardless of political affiliation. We're definitely all on one team. And remember that it's one team. We are all Zambians, and each and every Zambian has a civic duty to represent themselves in the highest order. Because at the end of the day, if I'm succeeding, my friend is succeeding, my cousin succeeding, my friends succeeding, and the ripple effect goes on. It's a long way. It's a long way. And not to veer off, I'll be making a video soon on my channel talking about Norway's sovereign fund. Norway sovereign fund. I believe a lot of nations, especially African nations, can follow that blueprint that Norway has used. Let me just make it short, just to not to veer off the elections. Norway has got what they call a sovereign fund. It's an investment fund, and they've invested in 7,000 companies across 50 nations in the world. 7,000 companies. This fund is a publicly owned fund. It's owned by the Norwegians, the people, and it was started in the 90s. And as we speak right now, this sovereign fund, the portfolio value of this fund, of these investments owned by the Norwegian government, is sitting at approximately $2.3 trillion. So we, us as Zambia, if we can set up a fund like that, or if there's already a fund like that, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, that would be very, very, very helpful for the nation. I know right now, elections, you just want to hear about results, but I'm just saying that's the whole purpose of my channel, just to shed light into what people are doing and follow the blueprint. If it doesn't work out, there's always something you can learn. That's just the message I'm trying to get at. So, but right now, our focal point are the Zambian elections, and as the results are coming out, we have to be patient and wait. Yes. Let's see, let me just refresh the page. As of right now, it's still the same results as the last update. Still the same results, but these are not the final results, guys. This is just what's available right now. And sorry, guys, is the ECZ website working right now? Let me see if ECZ Zambia. Because I tried Electoral Commission of Zambia website. Let me see. Oh, the website is running. I had tried this website like 2 hours ago. It was not running. Electoral Commission of Zambia website. It was not running, but I see it's currently active, but there's nothing new right now. There's nothing at the moment. No results have come out yet. I just decided to see whether the ECZ website is working. And we are, even here in the diaspora, we're as impatient as everyone else. And hopefully, by 22 hours, tuwala kwatakuwa results. significant results. I don't think to be all the results, guys, because this is also one thing we have to bear in mind as Zambians. The population is always growing in Zambia. So my elections, yes, yala kokola kwa my results, but you have to bear in mind every election that comes by, there are more and more people voting. And then some of these votes are in rural and remote areas too. Some of them votes in Kumishi, so access, Bafirete, Bafchita, Bilete, Fiancefilia. All those things you have to factor in mind. But either way, for all the workers, they want better about ECZ. Also, want to sebenzela ECZ, anyway, Mirungu, Amidalise, Ninchito, Mugwila Nchito, Kule Ningako. Kule Ningako. And your vote it didn't easy in Chitoy. For everyone, won't say what they want me about ECZ. We have to support them and encourage them. Sure, and but it comes with the territory. It definitely does come with the territory. All right, guys, it's 11:56 out here in the West Coast in the morning. It's on a Friday, and yes, we are waiting for election results while I'm multitasking and doing other things, work-related things. Work-related things. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, let me refresh this page, see if there are any results. Just wishful thinking. But I mean, by ECZ, about official, so. How it? Because right now, I ain't if my results back wait. But tuwala mona, then be the next 1 hour. Yala kupera ka clear indication. But like I said, guys, peace for everyone, guys. If you're liking this, please drop some likes. It keeps the channel going and it keeps us motivated to do more streaming. This is one of a few streams that I've done today. And in the future, I'll be doing more and more streaming. At the end of the day, my focus is to promote my country, Zambia. Focus, yes. Sometimes we look up to business leaders and officials or politicians to market our country, yes, because we've elected them, but it also goes on an individual basis. Once it starts from the ground, not just Pamu. It starts from the ground with each and every person. Each and every Zambian should challenge themselves to say, okay, I will represent this country the best way I know how. Guys, it is 2 minutes to 21 hours ku Zambioko. Kuno ku West Coast yalaba noon. Exactly at noon. Pa Friday there. Friday in Jakarta. Selection fever on a Friday. Lakini chitoko update page. So once not to quite up, I don't know what people are able to see on this stream right now. But so far, these are the results. So far, we don't know how accurate these are, but it's still early in the running. It's too early in the running. It's too early in the running. Forgot page. Okay. I don't know about Kunganda ku Zambia. I know ni winter right now. My weather temperature ngalishanuko. Where I'm at right now, guys, nakukaba. It's the more Fahrenheit. It's over, man. Last week, you had to kind of 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Is it 36 or 40 degrees Celsius? Hence, kunwako kamenshi just to stay hydrated. Guys, we are now at the hour. It is 9 p.m. Zambian time, or 21 hours Zambian time. And I think an hour from now, we should definitely get a better indication of where things stand in this historic 2026 election. What will be the results? Will the ruling party be able to rerun it again for a second term, or will there be an upset? Will the incumbents take over, go plot one? Only time will tell. We don't know. And yes, that's where we are right now. Everything is up in the air. Right now. But in any case, we are Zambians first. And remember, you might all have different political affiliations, but at the end of the day, you are one big family. You have to. Even in families, sometimes people do not get along, but hey, you just have to find a way of getting along. That's how the world works. Oh, we have 9 people right now watching us. Guys, a big shout out to all 9 of you guys. Peace and blessings, whichever parts of the world you guys are, whether in Zambia or whether you're in the diaspora right now. We are appreciating you guys. You guys could be out there somewhere else, but you're here with us right now. And I'm just doing a refresh of this website. I do not run the website, I'm just refreshing the page, and this is what it's showing right now. I'm sure people on the ground have better access to what's really, really, really going on. They have more information of what's really, really going on than what this website has. I do not run the website. It's not my website at all. So these are just early numbers as well, guys. So don't get mistaken. These are very, very early numbers, and they'll be changing. They're subject to a lot of change. Yeah. Oh, now we got 10 people right now. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. We got 10 people. Guys, please feel free to comment in the comment section. It helps the page, it helps the channel, it helps us grow. And we'll be doing more streams. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Let me try to refresh the page. Oh, I think from right now, it's just don't think anything new has happened. It's just more of a waiting game. Claro, and I can only imagine how excited people are on the ground. The last time, oh, thank you so much. You got another like. When was the last time I experienced elections by Zambia? 2001. Was it 2000 and 2005? I think. Yeah, I think it was 2005. That's the last time I experienced elections when I was in Zambia before I migrated. So I came here when I was young. I never had the opportunity to vote. I think when I just turned 18, that's when I left for college here in the US. So I've never voted in Zambia because I've literally spent pretty much half my life here. So hopefully next time I'll be in Zambia, it might be election time. I'd like to be part of that process of going to a polling station, voting, and just exercising your right as a Zambian. Hopefully in the future. Yes. But let's not go off topic. We are here and we are anxiously waiting for the results of my elections. And here, guys, this is just independent media. This is just my own website, my own channel. I have no political affiliation whatsoever. And I'm just going off what this website is saying right now as I'm refreshing it. So, you know what? We'll wait. The people have voted, and every vote counts, and we'll wait to see the results. We'll wait to see results. It might take days, but we'll wait. Remember, the population in Zambia has grown exponentially. The population in Zambia is growing exponentially. So, guys, this process it will take a while. It's not an easy process counting elections, and then especially if it's I don't know the polling station, if you have to hit on a screen or something like that, like the way they do it in the U.S. or whatever, or is it just more you answer my polling station if it's manual, and if it's manual, that's a long process because that 8.7 million registered voters, and 53% of them are actually women. That's very, very impressive. So women are really, really exercising their civic duty of voting. I'll be right back, guys. Just give me 1 second. Not to veer off. I'll put this on mute. I thank you, Mr. Dixon. Appreciate it. It's cold, bro. Okay. Oh, some areas are even. Oh, so it's showering. Nakutalala and dilelo kanokuloka. Okay, I can understand. Shate mwempepo ini. That's why you call California. Shate mwempepo at all. I've lived in a cold place. I lived in a place called Minnesota. I'm sure a lot of Zambians, quite a lot of Zambians are in Minnesota. Qualitalala. Like Qualitalala, literally. Tiwa in Shamotoka across the lake. Qualitalala. but but futhi abantu nangu mumpepo balema bamkuvota. So everyone that's done that, you guys are the real MVPs. Ilelo ka mwaima hawe. Let let's our let our voices be heard. That much solution. Thank you so much, brother Dixon. I appreciate you for dropping a comment in the chat, or like or LSK, huh? Or yeah, or Kulusaka, yeah. Yeah, I know Inena Kurila Quito. Quito is closer to the equator. Korea, so I don't know if Lusaka gets colder than Quito or it's vice versa. I'm not too sure. But kukosa. Kukosa. But not to veer off. Infula ya kuzambia ngakwalo kaila smell. I miss that smell. Kuno ila loka, but it's just different. Ka fresh air, I just miss it. As a Zambian. So funny sometimes you discuss with people. People ask me the things I miss. It's like, okay, I miss this, I miss that. Abantu papa. Kakwaba masuku kuno. Ndafuruka masuku. Imfungo. Nechsongwelo. Yeah. But then guys, not to veer off. It's election time right now. And we are impatiently waiting for the results. Okay, we refresh the page. Nothing right now. I'll be right back. Okay, so Brother Dixon. Okay. Thanks, Brother Dixon, and please, everyone in the chat right now, everyone's watching the viewing right now, please make sure to subscribe to Invest with Dennis. We have very, very good content when it comes to the stock market, geopolitics, and we keep it fair. We're neutral. You know, it's a channel that's about positivity, learning from each other and teaching each other. And I'm also on TikTok and Facebook/Instagram. But please remember, guys, positivity first. We can have an opinion, but with respect for each other. Thank you so much, guys. Please. I'll be right back. I'm not logging off. I'm trying to multitask. Today, bombo. Thank you, Mwebantu. Twabwera. Twabwera twacyamunako ekyalo nomba twabwera. Twebenko fish fimbi file chikako ground. I hope nabatako maintain a level of order across the nation. I hope abantu tabale umana all that, all those negative things. We don't want to hear that. We are Zambians. We're definitely better than that. And yeah, tuala lolela. And we'll let the people have decided, and we'll let God's will prevail. That's all we can do for right now. But I'll tell everyone, like I've always told everyone, like I always tell every Zambian, when it comes to bettering yourself as a human being, yes, you expect good government policies because they shape a nation. But still, at the same time, it also comes to the individual as well. You yourself as an individual, what are you doing for your country? I think those were the famous word of JFK Kennedy. Don't ask what the country can do for you, but ask what you yourself can do for your country. I believe those are very, very, very wise words, to be honest with you. I think those are very, very wise words. It's not as a matter of, okay, what can the country do for you? Just even your whole mentality. When you wake up, your plan, what you have in mind. Okay, I want to do this, I want to do this. I want to start a business, or I want to further my education, I want to further my studies. I want to educate my kids. I want to be a good friend, to be a good neighbor, or I want to do this for my local community. I want to do this for my local church. I think the mentality has to be everyone. Government leaders can only do so much. Yes, they can create fiscal policies and all these good things that come with them being our leaders, but individually, it's up to us as well. It's really, really up to us. So it's important to keep that in mind. Yes, okay, are there certain things governments across the world can do better? Yes, they are there. But individually, it starts with ourselves. Like, okay, what can I do for my country? And then you move from there. And let's also bear in mind, sometimes Africans, we've got a tendency to be hard on ourselves when it comes to, to Adisharida, this and this. But when you really think about it, most of these nations gained independence in the 60s. The 60s is not a long time ago, guys. I've worked in the USA, I've worked for corporations that have existed for over 100 years. So also comparing nations that have existed for thousands of years, that have had a clear structure for thousands of years, with us, it's a tough thing to do. We can't be too hard on ourselves, but then again, we have to be hard on ourselves to do better. So it's a two-way thing, to be honest with you, when it comes to either politics or economies and everything. Because most African nations gained independence in the 60s. And 60s, it looks like a long time ago, but it's not really a long time. It takes a while. Even the country that I'm at right now, the US was not built in 60 years. It took hundreds, 300, 400, 500 years for the country to be where it's at. So that's one thing we have to remember as Zambians. We have to be really patient, but we have to be really intentional of making our country a better place. We have to be really, really intentional. And it starts with everyone. It starts with everyone. It starts with your neighborhood, your surroundings. Good things happen. But even if your own neighbor, you're not getting along with them, you don't have to be best friends. But if you're not even getting along with your neighbors, how do you expect to help your nation? Those are just some of the thought process, but it's not easy. It's not easy. And for all the candidates that have taken part in these elections, whichever political affiliation, I really salute them. Politics is not an easy game. It's not. It's not. It's very emotional. You lose friendships, you gain friendships. People love you, people hate you, and you're always in the public, you're always in the public rear view mirror. And that is not easy. Your family is also involved, your family is also in the forefront. So it's definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy. Even for officials right now that are counting, it's not easy for them. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of stress and it's a lot of pressure. But at the same time, we pray for them. We pray for them. We pray for everyone, all the leaders, whether opposition or ruling. We just pray for them. I believe it's a collective effort. And African countries should also give ourselves grace that democracy is also thriving in Africa. You know, it's also thriving in Africa, and some people have welcomed democracy. Some other countries haven't welcomed democracy. So to each his own. If we, we're able to choose our own leaders. Other people are not able to choose to choose their leaders, and it's 2026, and for the most part we're the pillar. And one thing, all my Zambians watching right now, give yourselves credit, guys. The work that this country has done in helping other nations become free, whether it's our neighbors, whether it's South Africa and the rest of the world, we should show ourselves more appreciation as of in Zambia. Zambia is one of the few countries where you can come in even as a foreigner and you can thrive. You can definitely thrive in Zambia. And that shows you something, that there's something magical or great about that nation. Because Zambia can thrive, guys. Especially not to be over political. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now, whereas people are not welcome in certain places and this and that. But Zambia, ever since I've been Zambian, we've always been known to be pretty much very welcoming people. And a lot of people say, man, where you from? I'm from Zambia. Are you guys always this nice? Not, yeah, we try. We're not perfect, but we try. We try as Zambians. Let me refresh this page, guys. I'm not trying to veer off topic, but hey, it's a Friday. Let's talk. Why not? So I think if more fine so far on this website, I don't know how reliable this is, but if more fine, and toa la lorera. Toa la lorera. I mean, trust spending and support my Premier League teams kufia bene fia bola. So, but if things that affect our nation, we should equally be passionate too about these things because they're extremely important, extremely important, guys. And guys, since this is an Invest with Dennis channel, guys, if anyone has any thoughts or words, guys, please let us know what business opportunities are there back home that you think someone who's overseas who rarely comes home can invest in. Mwatweva kokuno, waku diaspora. Sometimes we're lost. They think twice. Mwana fe vintu pa social media. Tuona chala vintu pa social media. Matuja. Okay, I'm streaming. Okay, still same results. Still waiting. But in any case, that's what I have. So my fellow brothers and sisters, I've got other prior commitments. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I'll be on for the next 5 to 7 minutes. Kuyasenda kwabana kumasukulu and all that good stuff. You have to be hands-on. Yalikaba kwa America nafwe bamatolafundisha sana panganda antiti baseka bali mudolo oyo, but no, it's just the nature of the country. Childcare is expensive. And that's one of the beauty of Zambia. I'm not saying childcare is not expensive in Zambia, guys. I'm not trying to diminish things, but it's a whole different ball game. I'm quite nine kumulipla $25 an hour. So Zambia sometimes we're quick to say, oh, different shout out Korea, this or that, but there are blessings in our country too. But I'm not to veer, not trying to veer off topic, guys. We are anxiously waiting for the Zambian presidential election results. And, let's have a chat and let's have a conversation. And a big shout out again to my brother. Oh, brother Dixon said today in Lusaka there was a bit of chaos, but the situation has been handled peacefully. No, we thank God for that. Okay, thank you, brother Dixon. Thank you for the insights that the situation has been being handled peacefully. Because at the end of the day, I'm now they fin to charo chen when finish to a bank. It's the perfect to bank it so. But in any case, our big special shout out to brother Dixon Malama. And brother, please look me up Facebook and Instagram and anyone in the chat. Let's discuss and share some ideas. Let's stay connected. Bonse up, balitam. That's how we become better as individuals. It's connections. Life, especially as an adult, connections are very important. The people you spend your time with, the people you interact with, will determine your net worth or some of the choices and decisions you make in life. That's guys. All right. All right, my brothers and sisters. Sorry, I have some prior commitments I have to do. I'll try and log back on maybe in 40 minutes, hopefully, if I don't have any other prior commitments and stuff. But at the same time, thanks everyone that's with us right now, watching, and anyone that's logged off. I know people are impatiently waiting, guys. Remember, the word Zambia is closely tied to peace. So, peace and blessings, my brothers. Please feel free to subscribe, invest with Dennis, and hopefully, I'll see you soon. Ciao.